All right, today we are taking a really close look at a very specific and fascinating personality. We're doing a deep dive into the astrological blueprint of the January 13th Capricorn. We're going to find out exactly what makes them tick. So let me ask you, is this your birthday? Or maybe you know someone who was born on this day. If the answer is yes, then you're going to want to listen closely because a lot of this is probably going to sound very familiar. We are breaking down that ambition, that practicality, and that relentless drive that really defines this unique personality. If your birthday lands on January 13th, then your symbol is the mountain goat. And honestly, this isn't just some random animal. It's the perfect metaphor, right? It just perfectly captures your entire identity. That tenacity, that deep-seated need to climb and to get to the very top no matter what might be standing in your way. And here's where all that comes from. As a Capricorn, you're an earth sign, which totally explains that grounded, practical nature of yours. But the real kicker? You're ruled by Saturn. And Saturn is the planet of structure, discipline, and responsibility. So you can think of that planetary influence as the powerful engine behind your super-focused, goal-oriented mindset. Okay, so now that we have that foundation, let's open up what we're calling the Climber's Toolkit. We're going to explore the core personality traits that a January 13th Capricorn uses to navigate all the mountains of life. You know, for every great strength, there's always a shadow side, right? So on one hand, you've got these incredible strengths. You're ambitious, you're so reliable, and you're incredibly practical. You're the person people can always count on. But then there's the other side of the coin. That same drive can make you overly serious. That reliability can sometimes harden into stubbornness. And that famous practicality, well, it can easily tip over into pessimism when things don't go exactly to plan. Of course, nobody climbs a mountain completely alone. So how does this personality show up in your relationships? Let's talk about what makes the ideal climbing partner for a January 13th Capricorn. As you can see, your best matches are often with your fellow Earth signs, like Taurus and Virgo. They just get you. They share your practical, grounded view of the world. But you also find this really wonderful balance with water signs, like Cancer and Scorpio. They bring an emotional depth to the table that perfectly complements your stability. It's a great mix. Now, this is so crucial to understand. For you, if you're a January 13th Capricorn, love isn't really about grand, flashy, romantic gestures. It's about action. It's about showing up. It is being that dependable, loyal partner who provides stability and that unwavering support. You show your love through what you do. So, that powerful drive we've been talking about, it naturally leads to one place. The peak, the very top. So let's take a look at the summit of success and explore the classic Capricorn approach to career and money. This chart just breaks it down perfectly. I mean, it makes so much sense. Your practical mind, it's absolutely tailor-made for the world of finance. Your super methodical, detail-oriented approach makes you a natural fit for things like engineering or architecture. And that really strong sense of structure and justice, it so often leads you to excel in law or government, where you can actually build and implement systems. And that same discipline, it totally applies to your wallet too. You are just not the type for impulsive, short-term thrills. You are a prudent spender, always thinking about the future. Your main focus is on building that long-term security, which, by the way, makes you an amazing financial planner for yourself and your family. But look, all this climbing, all this ambition, it takes a ton of energy. You can't reach the summit if you run out of fuel halfway up the mountain, right? And that brings us to a really critical topic, fueling the climb, your health and your well-being. And here it is. This is your biggest challenge. That incredible work ethic, that sense of responsibility that makes you so successful, it can also be your greatest health risk. It's clear, those workaholic tendencies can lead you straight to burnout, to fatigue, and all kinds of other stress-related issues. So what's the solution? Well, it's about applying that famous discipline to your own well-being. You have to literally schedule relaxation into your calendar, just like a meeting. You have to prioritize rest as much as you prioritize a big deadline. And finally, you got to get active. Things like hiking or swimming can really help you reset, both physically and mentally. And hey, if you're a January 13th baby, you are in some seriously good company. Fellow climbers like Orlando Bloom, Patrick Dempsey, and the absolutely brilliant Julia Louis-Dreyfus all share your birthday, and probably that trademark Capricorn drive. And for a little fun fact, even your lucky colors totally reflect your core personality. It's really no surprise that they are these dark, grounded shades like navy blue, black, and gray. They're colors that just perfectly resonate with your practical and serious nature. So, we're going to leave you with this final thought. There is absolutely no doubt that your ambition, your discipline, and your practicality can get you to the top of any mountain you decide to climb. The real question is, once you get there, will you remember to stop, look around, and actually enjoy the view,